everybody, welcome back to the Food and Drink Chronicles. Today we're in Universal Studios Hollywood for a passholder preview of Super Nintendo World. Anyways, we're about to go on the warp pipe, so stay tuned. Let's go. Alright, so the first thing we gotta do is we gotta go into the Universal store and get our power-up bands. So we're going to try to attempt to turn on our power-up bands. So I'm going to walk through the process on how this works. Alright, so I'm going to open up my power-up band. I got the toadstool band. So it's pretty easy. There's a tab back here. You just have to pull it. And there's another tab on the other side. You got to pull that tab as well. There we go. And so then you can open it up somehow. And there we go. So apparently this is a slap band. So you just, that didn't work very well. Try this one.
It is not the easiest thing to slap on.
It really isn't. But yeah, there we go. Kind of cool. Alright, so I gotta try and see if I can activate this thing. Alright, so to do this, you gotta go to the app, and then from there, you go to scan band. Pretty easy, right? You got this QR code. So you're gonna scan the QR code. That was pretty quick. Alright, it came up with my little toadstool guy, which I can actually pick how I want him to look, which is kind of cool. So I guess I'll go with him waving. That's pretty cool. Select character background. So there's different colors for the background. I'm just gonna go with red. All right, too easy. Next. Waiting for it to load. All right, now I'm player 7677486. Whatever that means. I guess whenever you start getting like scores, whenever you're playing the games in Mario World, it's gonna show you as like player 767786.
I think you're able.
Score next to it.
I think you're able to change the name.
Oh, you can change the name?
Yeah.
Oh. I'll have to see if I can change the name, but for now, just to start up, I'm gonna start. And maybe I can adjust it from there. I can't adjust it from there. That's interesting. So, yeah. I guess it's already on, but we're not gonna know it works until we're actually in Mario World trying this thing out. I say Mario World. I keep on wanting to call it Mario World. It's Super Nintendo World. Same thing though, right? Alright, so we've already got that done. We're one step closer to going into the warp pipe.
So another little tidbit that the person checking us out at the register told us was to keep the receipt and the box in case we lose our bands, so that they're able to match the serial numbers that are behind the power band and the one that is in the box, because she said they get lost pretty often and they have a bunch of them in the lost and found. So make sure you keep that in order to be able to file lost and found.
Apparently these things come up really easily. I don't know though. I mean, I have a really small wrist, so it looks like this is wrapped around pretty well. But if you do need that extra support, you can go onto Amazon and you can buy these little chingaderas. They're pretty cheap. They come in a pack of like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 of them. But it looks like they're made specifically for magic bands, because they got that little notch on there. But I don't know if it'll actually fit. Doesn't look like it will. It already looks. This is pretty good and tight. It took us a while to get it on, and I did have to get help from Celeste, but this is gonna hold. I don't think this is gonna fly off at all. Like, there's no way. So if you're looking for something to actually prevent your band from flying off, this is a good buy. Okay, yeah, we're at Casita Mexicana. We got a little bit hungry. I got the number 1, which is a carne asada taco salad. What did you get?
I think I got the number 3, which is the birria tacos. I'm excited about trying them.
Yeah, we're really hungry, so So we flew in this morning. We got up at 3:30 in the morning, flew into LA.
It's gonna be a long day for us.
The reason we're out here today is we're actually out here for the Passholder Preview for Super Nintendo World. Now, before we even got into the park, we had to go stand in line for probably about 5 or 10 minutes to get our passes to get in, well, to make sure that we're still registered and signed up and everything for the Passholder Preview. Went by really fast, and we were able to get through there. We went in, we got our tickets scanned, and then we went to some of the stores, and we were able to find our not magic bands, I want to call them magic bands. We were able to get our power-up bands. So we got our power-up bands, they're pretty cool. I got the Toadstool, and Celeste got Princess Peach.
There's actually 2 places that we saw right as we came in that have the the Nintendo World merch. So it was a general Universal store, and then there was actually another area or another store that was just Super Mario, not Super Mario.
Super Nintendo.
That was just Super Nintendo merch. So you can get everything that you need without having to step in the land yet. And since we're doing the previews, we can't go back until 4 this afternoon, but we wanted to be ready and have the power-up bands activated and linked to our account.
Yep. But now I think we're gonna go grab some food and we're gonna walk around, do some rides. I think we want to do Secret Life of Pets because we have not done that one yet. And then also we're gonna check out the Wizarding World, maybe grab some butterbeer.
Yeah, you can't come to Universal and not get a butterbeer. I think I'm gonna get a hot butterbeer. Like, the weather here is kind of chilly. I was not expecting that. So a hot butterbeer will sit very well with this weather.
Currently, there are only 2 Super Nintendo Worlds. There's one that's in Japan, and there's one that's here in California. So right now, they're building one in Singapore, and also at Epic Universe.
In Florida.
Yep, in Florida. So that one's gonna open up in 2025. So if you wanna hold off and not come out here, that's fine, you can wait till 2025. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's really busy. Right now we're over by the Three Broomsticks, and they do have my favorite bar here, which is Hogshead. And I happen to be wearing a Hogshead shirt, but unfortunately it's cold, so all you can see is this North Face sweater. But yeah, I think I want to head into Hogshead and get a beer, maybe a butterbeer, or get a real beer. I think Celeste wants a hot butterbeer. Yeah, you want a hot butterbeer?
Yes, definitely. But you guys, I just saw this little alley back here behind Honeydukes. So let's walk that way. That's neat. This is perfect for pictures, and it's like far away from all the hustle and bustle of the Wizarding Realm.
Alright, we're at Hogshead, and I got the Hogshead Ale, and I'm wearing my Hogshead shirt. It is really cold out here. But anyways, this is one of my favorite beers. So this is a dark amber ale. I think it's a dark amber. Tastes like an amber beer, or maybe like a lager, somewhere in between there. But really crisp, very flavorful. I really do like this beer. And I think if you look at my other videos where I'm at Hogshead, it's pretty much what I always say, is that it is my favorite beer in the Wizarding World. Now, one thing that's kind of different about this Hogshead though, is that when you stand, like when you're in like the back patio, you don't get the view of the Velocicoaster. Instead, I think you get a view of the line for the Forbidden Journey or something, I don't know. I see people walking around over here, so it's pretty different. But still my favorite bar to go to. had to put my sweater back on. It is really cold out here. But anyways, I'm gonna try out this mead. We wanted the hot mead, but if you go in the bar at Hogshead, they don't have it hot. So the only way to get hot butterbeer or hot mead is you have to go into the actual restaurant, which is the Three Broomsticks. It's a pretty good mead. Not the best mead that I've had, but it has that, you know, that honey flavor, like bee honey. One thing I will say about the Wizarding World out here is it's much smaller. They only have the Hogsmeade side out here, whereas in Orlando, Florida, they have Hogsmeade and they have Diagon Alley. They also have a train that you can take from Meats Park to the next. We just went to this butterbeer cart and we picked up some butterbeer, but we're gonna make our way out of here and then try our butterbeer. Or I guess we could try it over here. We've had butterbeer so many times, but I can't remember the last time we had it in California. Although I'm pretty sure we had it in California, but the question is, does it still taste the same?
So like Teddy was saying, we have tried all the butterbeers, not only the drink kind, but also the toffee, what is it called?
The toffee something.
The butterbeer toffee, the potted cream butterbeer, the ice cream butterbeer. We actually have a video about all the different types of butterbeers that there is. If you want to check it out, we'll link it down in the bottom so you can see all the different kinds of butterbeers. But today we got frozen butterbeer, and it is always the same. It doesn't change. I think it's like some sort of like special recipe that J.K. Rowling approved. They cannot deviate from that, even down to the foam. So you cannot get the butterbeer without the foam. Like it will break the contract or something like that. So let's give it a try.
Same butterbeer?
Same butterbeer. Very good. But this is not my favorite. It is not our favorite. So if you want to figure out which our favorite is, check out that video about butterbeers.
Alright, right now we're going to make our way down to the lower lot. And the lower lot is actually where Super Nintendo World is at. And that's what we're here for, the Super Nintendo World. Let's go.
We're about to go down to the lower lot, which is where Super Nintendo World is, and we can see from far away from where we're at, and it looks pretty neat. So hopefully we're able to experience it to the fullest this time around.
Let's go. Well, we have a bit of time to kill, so we actually decided to stop by and get some snacks and some drinks. So Celeste got the peach cream soda, and we also got the mushroom power-up sipper, and the, what do you call the star?
Star popcorn bucket.
We got the star popcorn bucket.
All right, this looks like a very interesting drink. So it has boba balls on the bottom. It has the cream soda, but it also has a big ball of, what is this? Ice cream?
I don't know.
I think it is ice cream. It's ice cream. The drink itself is pretty good.
It's refreshing?
I wouldn't say it's refreshing. It's kind of sweet, but not like overly sweet.
It's an interesting flavor.
Yeah. Did you get any boba balls?
No.
Yeah, I don't think I've been able to suck any of the boba balls up to the straw.
our boba straws out.
Yeah.
So we actually came prepared and we brought out our own boba straws. Although I think you're probably gonna want to use the pink straw.
I'm sure a lot of you are over us talking about these plastic straws, but like the paper straws are just horrible, like especially for these kinds of drinks where you actually have to suck something up. Like they just disintegrate.
They don't work.
So we do our research, we come prepared so that we're able to have the best time possible here without having to struggle with all of these little nuances of being in a park. But now you have to be careful because you're going to suck up everything.
They're exploding boba balls.
Yeah.
Pretty good though.
It's pretty good. I really like it. Like I said, it's sweet, but it's not over the top sweet. Kind of like it's less sweet than butterbeer. Would you say?
Yeah, I think it's a little less sweet than butterbeer.
It's less sweet than butterbeer, but you can still taste that it's sweet. It doesn't have that weird taste that cream sodas have sometimes, probably because of this ice cream ball that's on top. I like it. I would definitely recommend. The line looked pretty long, but I think we actually only waited maybe 20 minutes.
20 minutes to half an hour, yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't so bad. And by the way, with the popcorn bucket, you're able to get your popcorn on the side if you don't want to get it dirty. Like if you're just collecting the popcorn buckets, you can get it on the side. And with your receipt, you're able to get free refills for the whole day. I'm guessing you just have to show your receipt. And it does not have to be just here at Super Nintendo World. It can be at any spot that has popcorn.
Yep. Yeah. Unlimited popcorn.
Unlimited popcorn. So if you have kids, get it in the morning. That way you can get those free refills all day. And same thing with the mushroom sippers. So you're able to get free refills on soda.
I think like one free refill?
Oh yeah, I think it is one free refill. And then I think it's like 4 something.
Yeah, you gotta pay for the next ones.
Yeah. So, and I think you can only get the sodas or water.
Yep. And we got water. All right, we are now about to get into the warp pipe. We made it. Yeah, Super Nintendo World. Surprisingly, Mario Kart has a very low wait time, so I think we're gonna hop on that ride right now. But while we're in line, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make a reservation for Toadstool Cafe. This queue is absolutely amazing. Like once you get outside, you can see the entire land, and actually you kind of get like a good view of like Bowser. And then once you get in the castle, you can see Bowser, and he's this huge statue that just looks over everything. And then once you get past Bowser, you get to see all the trophies, and after that, you know, you kind of go into like the area where they have a demonstration on how the ride works, and then you get on the ride.
We are at Toadstool Cafe, and right now we are going to try the Superstar Lemon Squash. So the lemon squash is a honey lemon soda with mango stars and some tropical bobas. Let's see what it tastes. Oh, and we brought our boba straws. It's pretty good. I don't taste any honey in the lemonade, but it is a very good lemonade. And the boba balls really pop in your mouth, and it adds another flavor to it. I would say, yeah, I like this better than the Princess Peach cream soda that we had earlier outside of the land. This is a solid 10. I feel like during the summer, this is like going to be a go-to for anyone because it's not overly sweet, but it is sweet enough to quench that thirst that you might have during the summer. It's really
know if y'all can see this, but there are actually stars in the drink. So for my appetizer, I got the piranha plant caprese, which is tomatoes, fresh mozzarella, asparagus, and basil pesto, served with mixed greens, and it's shaved radish and apple vinaigrette. This looks pretty good. So we're gonna give this a try right now and dig into it. The basil pesto is really good. Very flavorful. Tastes like it was made in-house. This thing was made by a toad. This is very good. Mozzarella is really good. Tomatoes really good. They got a good dressing here. I like this. So if you're on a diet kick, you may want to get something like this. It's a healthy salad. You can't go wrong with that.
I got the toadstool cheesy garlic nuts, which are just mini mushroom shaped nuts, brushed with garlic butter, Parmesan cheese, parsley, and it comes with a side of marinara. It seems like they did not skip out on the Parmesan cheese. Like these are covered completely in it. Flavor's good. That Parmesan cheese, like you can definitely tell it is there. It is good. It's not overpowering. The bread itself is very fluffy, which I like. It is not a dense garlic knot. The marinara just kicks it over the moon. It is a lot better with the marinara than it is by itself. So I do recommend you dip it heavy in the marinara. It's really good. Out of a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this a solid 9. I would get this again. So for my main entree, I got the fire flour spaghetti and meatballs, which is basically just spaghetti with a mushroom marinara sauce, a fire flour parmesan crisp, shaved parmesan, and chopped parsley. And I do believe this is a spicy dish, hence the name, the fire flour. So let's see how spicy it actually is. By the way, I am not a big mushroom fan, so let's see if this wins me over.
It seems like almost all the entrees and appetizers have mushrooms. Well, I guess the bread didn't have any mushrooms. But yeah, toad in his cannibalism.
It's kind of interesting that that is like center point in most of the dishes when he himself is a mushroom. So I don't know. Someone might need to have a talk with him about it. It is not super spicy. It's just like barely a tingle in your tongue, but you can tell that there is something spicy there. I don't know what is it that makes it spicy, but you can definitely taste it. I don't know if a kid will like it, but I know that they have a kid version in the menu that is not spicy. So maybe go that route before you give them this. Like I said, it's not over the top spicy, but it definitely has a kick to it. It is really good. The flavor is on point. It is next level. All the food that we have had is just superb.
Alright, by the way, the piranha dish that I had, if I was to rate it out of a 1 out of 10, solid 10. That basil pesto is on point. The mozzarella is also amazingly good. But right now, I'm about to have my entree, which is the Mario burger. So it's a burger with bacon, it's got mushrooms in it, it's got cheese, and it comes with a side of fries and some ketchup. And I gotta say, this ketchup is actually really good. Maybe it's just regular ketchup, I don't know, but it feels like it's next level out here. Alright, so cute little hat. That's really neat. Let me give this burger a try. It's got a little moustache. The patty itself is a little dry, but it's actually pretty good. It's not the best burger that I've had. I don't know, maybe I'm going to try it some more. It's not the best burger that I've had in a theme park. If I was to rate it though, I think I would give it maybe somewhere around like a 7. maybe a high 7, 7.5. Would I get it again? I think I would try something else, but it's not bad. So the fries are just your regular type of fries or the Kringle cut. They're not bad. Soft in the inside, a good amount of salt. These are good fries. The ketchup just makes it next level. So one thing that I did forget to mention is that these fries are actually truffle fries. And that's what is enhancing the flavor on these fries. These fries are actually really amazing. So if you get the burger or if you get the chicken burger, you're gonna get these fries, you're gonna love them. All right, so I got the Princess Peach Cupcake. Looks like a lot of sugar, but I'm gonna dig into it. Starting off with the frosting, I guess. So the cupcake itself, it's like a birthday cupcake. It's got a lot of colors inside of it. Purple, yeah, pink, blue. There's something in the center too. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm gonna have to get to that and try it out. Not bad. It is really sweet though. Oh, there we go. So it's got a jam. That is my kind of jam. So this is pretty sweet. It's overpowered with frosting, and it's got a lot of good cake in it, and the jam is really good. I'd say I would definitely go back for this, and I highly recommend it. 1 out of 10, give it a high 8. It's that good. It's a good cupcake. It's really shimmery too. I don't know if you can see that shimmer. Little sparkles. Sparkle cupcake.
Alright, so I got the block tiramisu, which is a tiramisu layered with coffee, soaked ladyfingers topped with cocoa powder and chocolate power up. Let's see how this is. Let's take the top off. Well, let's open it.
My favorite part was actually right here.
This is what the inside looks like. You can see the layers of the lady fingers and the coffee. It's really soft, really creamy. You can taste the coffee flavor, but it's not over the top coffee. The whipped cream is good. Let's try this. These little cookies are good. Are these the lady fingers? No, right?
I don't know.
I think the lady fingers are in here. I think this is just a cookie. It's really good. I really like the cookie.
It might be better than that cupcake that I got.
Maybe.
I'll have to try it.
Yeah, it's super good.
So how would you rate it?
I would give this a 10. Definitely something to come back. I feel like both of the dishes that I got, well, no, actually, the 3 dishes that I got, I would definitely come back and order the same 2 dishes. They're just that good. A little side note about the spaghetti, like over time, the spice actually builds up. So by the time I was like halfway through, it was actually like starting to get pretty spicy. So again, I would not recommend a child that does not like spicy food to get the adult version, or even an adult can order the kid version if you don't like spice. So definitely something to consider. But I would get all 3 of these dishes again.
So apparently Celeste got the best food. Her appetizer was really great. I'd say maybe the piranha was a little bit better. It was really good. But as far as the entrees go, I like her spaghetti more. The burger was okay. Dessert-wise, golly, that power-up block, whatever you call it, the tiramisu with the ladyfingers, that is amazing. The cupcake, it's okay. I mean, I like it. I would definitely get it again. Very flavorful. I'm gonna take a bite into this crown. I think it's white chocolate. But yeah, it's pretty cool. White chocolate. It's like a Hershey's bar.
Yeah.
So I gotta say, special thanks to the chef, Chef Toad. You did a great job, buddy. Awesome food. Thank you, Chef. So Toadstool Cafe was really good. We enjoyed it a lot. The food is definitely some of Universal's best food. So if you're down here, you have to check it out. But I think we're gonna run around and see what we can do around here. I don't think I'm good at this. It doesn't do anything. So I have to go to this one. You could be on the pad, I guess?
You already got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's only one.
No, it's only one hit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a power up over here. Wanna give it a hit? You can see them like, oh, that's cool.
There's fireworks.
Wow. That's really neat.
Yeah.
Huh. That's more left of the park.
Yeah. So the popcorn bucket that we got earlier, it actually lights up, which is pretty cool. It gives you that extra speed that you need in order to get all of these keys around Mario World. So the way you work it is that you just twist the star off. There's going to be a black pull tab. You pull that and it will turn on. And there's a button here that you press for different variations and to turn it off. So it's pretty neat. Definitely a keepsake of our time here at Universal.
Alright, so Super Nintendo World is really, really cool. We got to ride Mario Kart not just once, not just twice, 3 times.
And 2 of those times were back to back. So there was no one in line and we just asked if we could just stay and do it again. And they let us, so that was super cool of them to do.
Yeah, this Passholder Preview was something else. So they only give you 2 hours, but I think we've been here for 3, maybe 4.
Yeah.
And we've been here for a while. We got a lot done. Toadstool Cafe was awesome, Mario Kart was awesome. Getting to play all the little games around here, that was really cool too. But there's still so much that we haven't done, and we will be back out here again next weekend. So, be on the lookout for more videos. And if you've not subscribed, please consider subscribing, ring that bell for notifications. Anyways, that's gonna do for this video. Food and Drink Chronicles out.
Bye.